The storms will come and go. The storms will come and go. And up and down.
Swakopmund, are you there? Yeah! Me wrong, you mean to you when you hit it now, baby. You be critical, you were critical, baby. You were criminal.
What?
I see the beauty into the beauty that lives in your heart. Oh my God, you're beauty. You know you're a beauty inside and out. I'm not gonna let you see me. You know that you because I wrote you this letter, I wrote you this song. Hi, Tina. Oh, Tina. Carona. Hi, Tina. Tina. Carona. Hi, Tina. Hi, 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 I took that I died, and I went to heaven. And to my surprise, they opened the door. And I was tripping when I saw your smile and I held my hand. And I heard you say, come in Shilongo, forget all the bulls, forget all the pain. Oh, Africa, come on, and that's how I knew for sure I was still sleeping. You said, well, how you swearing in heaven? When I awoke, I was so disappointed. I put it away, I was ready to love it. I'm so excited for what we have coming. I see the future in the job of coming. I see the beauty into the beauty that lives in your heart. Oh my God, you're a beauty. No, you're a beauty. Let you see me, let you hear me.
Good to stand up.
To give away the next set of awards, here are Lucy Naris, Senior Media Officer and Producer, Gideon Kamati from NFC, and Swakopmund Municipality CEO, Mr. Alpheus Archie Benjamin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Benjamin, Mr. Kamati, it's an absolute pleasure to present these awards next to the two of you tonight.
My pleasure to be next to a beautiful lady like you are.
Thank you. With the economy not always making it easy for our artists, they have to work twice as hard to make ends meet and also to put forward music that is pleasurable for us.
This category is one of the most special categories. It provides an opportunity for the musician to present their music for the first time to their fans.
The best single category is just that. It's a showcase of your best work. Here are the nominees.
You ought to know better.
The nominees for Best Single are Desmond featuring Jalil for Know Better, KK featuring Twazis for Kema, Rush for No Surprise, Sally Boss Madame for Network, Sunny Boy for Young, Wild and Free. Best Single is sponsored by Tafel Light.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Single Award goes to KK featuring Twazis.
Wow. This song took me out of a very dark place. It is a very personal song. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for this. Kema basically it directly translates to stand up, get back up, no matter what you go through. No matter what the situation, always get back up and always fight, always hustle. Thank you to my producer, Prolific Article. Thank you to my team, PME. Thank you to Twazis. Thank you to all my fans, all my supporters, all that have been supporting. We need to stand up against gender-based violence. We need to stand up against xenophobia. We need to protect our women and children and be better. Ada Kema.
Wow. The next category is for the best music video. And music videos are very personal, or we can say internal, to the artist's vision, for their creativity and how they send their message across.
You agree with me that videos have become costly But without your video on YouTube, no one will like it or even share it.
If you tell the right visual story, you can ensure that your music is known locally as well as internationally. So without any further ado, let's have a look at the nominees for Best Music Video.
The nominees music video are Jalil for Real Love, KK featuring Twazis for Kema, Leathermane for Give Me Dance, Sally Boss Madame for Netswa, Sean K for So Babe. Best music video is sponsored by Namibia Film Commission.
Baby, 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 I got a little news to tell you.
And the winner is once more again KK featuring Swazis.
Okay, I'm back. Without belief, without hard work, without dedication, without sacrifice, without consistency, a dream will remain just that, a dream. We put work into this music video. We went back home to Gibeon where I was raised. I'd like to thank once again my team, my producer, most importantly, Desert Films, Cool Cat Productions. Thank you everyone that made this song and this music video possible. Thank you, MTC. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Congratulations. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are entering the top of the scales. This really tells an artist whether the public enjoy their music.
This is the categories where the public vote counts. So the artists have to ensure that their music is both pleasurable and enjoyable to us, the listening public.
And for those who casted their votes, here are the nominees once more.
The nominees for Song of the Year are Gaza for Chelete, Ryan S featuring Slikati for Bad,
Yeah, you got Lisa.
Wycliffe for Drowning in My Feelings. Song of the Year is sponsored by Tar for Light.
Can't hold that against you though, 'cause I never told you how I feel.
The winner is Gaza.
Yeah, sorry. I was in a blue room ready for an interview, and then I have to rush back here. And the last time I was on here, I was a bit nervous and I forgot to thank a few key people in my life and a few sponsors. This one is from the fans. This is my gift from my fans to me because it's purely on the votes. And although I feel like I had the biggest song in the country, I still didn't relax. And I told my fans not to relax, that they still had to vote. So without being said, I want to thank Whole Lot Insurance and then Oshana Tours and Transfers for bringing me to Swakopmund very safe. I want to thank JB Sports for the sports gear that I wear. I want to thank MTC and NBC for the platform. Really, after the NAMAS, people always criticize, but then they don't criticize to help. They just criticize and keep quiet. Please, after this, if you are going to criticize, criticize by offering yourself to help for the next year's NAMAS. Habesha Africa, Semily Jones, my producer and the producer of this song, and also a special shout out to my president. I know we're having a rough year, trying to realize the dream of the Kwame Nkrumahs and uniting Africa, and to what's going on in South Africa. You know, we are with you guys. And then also, last but not least, I just want to say that a lot of us men in Namibia are really shaming ourselves. And I think we need help. We really need a lot of help to stop this gender-based violence. Guys, let's respect our women. Let us respect our women. Let us respect our women. They are not our punching bags. Let's learn to divert our anger into something else. I divert my anger into music, and music saved me. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Metropolitan is your preferred insurance services company in Namibia with over 50 years of experience in providing clients with tailor-made, innovative insurance cover, offering our diverse line to be a responsible corporate citizen and contribute greatly to the socio-economic environment of Namibia through our CSI programs. We believe in the potential of every Namibian, and together we can plan for and achieve your financial life goals and aspirations. What matters to you matters to us.
The Namibia Film Commission was established through Act 6 of Parliament in 2000 under the Ministry of Information and Communication Technology. Our mission to create an environment that develops a vibrant and sustainable film industry nationally. Our vision to have a film industry of excellence that reflects Namibia's cultural diversity, contributing meaningfully to national development. Our objectives to support, encourage and promote film production, the film industry and film marketing through the Film and Video Development Fund. Visit our website nfc.na or find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube.
The Namibia Statistics Agency was established by the Statistical Act No. 9 of 2011. The agency is mandated to constitute the central statistical authority of the state, to collect, produce, analyze, and disseminate official statistics in Namibia, to facilitate the capture, management, maintenance, integration, distribution, and use of spatial data.
Namibia Statistics Agency. Statistics for development.
you think I wasn't her lane, making it seem I wasn't into you. Can't hold that against you though, 'cause I never told you how I feel. No, you want my body so real. Ain't feelings, no. And it broke my heart when you left. I should have believed you when you said you cared about me. Babe, I should have let my guard down, 'cause you ain't like other girls. You are no the kind. You got me in my feelings, struggling in my feelings. Girl, you got me in my feelings, drowning in my feelings. Girl, you got me in my feelings, drowning in my feelings. Oh no, in my feelings. You said you cared about me. Babe, I should have let my guard down, 'cause you ain't the kind. You are no the You got me in my feelings. Said you wouldn't leave me, but you left me. Said you wouldn't make me cry, yet tears rolled down my face. You said I was the only one, so who was she? You said you never hurt me, but I'm left to pay. Take it away, all of this pain that you gave me. That's how you're making me feel. Take it away, all these games that you played, all the mess that you made, yours to play. So take it away.
I swear I should have told you. It's all my fault. Nah, I know I made the wrong move. Led you on, had you thinking it was all lust. Left you heartbroken, now you having no trust. You found out that I played you. Had a girl and you realized that it ain't you. The truth hurts when you heard it, it was painful. I'm no saint and I'm really feeling shameful. Dang, dang, it's something that I can't change. Wasn't thinking when I sipping on that champagne. When you see me that you feeling some type of way. Wish I could bring you back, take away the pain.
Take it away, take it away. Oh, this pain. All the best that you made, yours to play. So take it away.
It's been a long week, and I had enough. Yeah, been running around circles with my head tied up. Over his house, hanging some kind of dark out. And a bad mood. We gotta get up from under it somehow. But when I get home tonight, there's one thing that I know. Yeah, reach out into the darkness. baby. I just wanna call your number. I just wanna hear your voice. Yeah. Baby, 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 baby. Sit tired before anybody else. 'Cause you're so bad. You're so bad. You're so Thank you, NAMAS.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our amazing band this evening. I agree. Now, Sean K's voice is absolutely melodious. And Wycliffe, ladies, I could hear you all the way from the back. But let us not digress. We are here to give away some awards. So please help me in welcoming on stage Manager of Communications and Online Marketing of NWR, Mr. Mufaro Nesongano, as well as media personality and radio presenter all the way from Zambia, DJ Roxy, to give away Best Collaboration and Pan-African Artist of the Year.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's something special about Swakopmund. But more than anything else, I think there's something extraordinary about the NAMAS in how they're able to unite us all and bring African personalities right here. Now, next to me is DJ Roxy, all the way from Zambia. Now, DJ Roxy, how are you finding Namibia?
I love it. I must say you guys have a really beautiful country.
Now, you asked me earlier on to teach you a native word. So now I had to think to myself, what is the easiest word I can teach her? So we're going to practice this. Can you say Olinawa?
Olinawa. What does that mean?
How are you?
Olinawa, Namibia.
Right there. When an artist feels they have a full understanding of their own style, they get to a point where they want to invite other artists to share in their musical experience and experimentation.
Well, being a radio presenter myself, I do have an appreciation for collaborations, well done collaborations. So let's take a look at the nominees.
The nominees for Best Collaboration are Blende More Fire featuring Esho from Ethnics, O.com featuring Top Cherry and Daka Yonongo, Cannibal featuring King Wasabi for Love Language, Tate Buti featuring Top Cherry for Aina, Shaito featuring Bradley Anthony for Remain Me. Best Collaboration is sponsored by Namibia Wildlife Resorts.
And the winner for Best Collaboration is Blenge More Fire featuring Ejo and Jimmy J.
Swakopmund yo! Yes, yeah. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty God. Second, I want to thank everybody, my fans, my family. Thirdly, and foremostly, I would like to thank Esho for featuring me on this track, and Jimmy J. I think that's it. I will give I'll pass on to. I'm so excited. I can't even talk very well.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor to receive this award. I don't, pay now at all, I don't know. Shabu.
So Mufaro, when I got my script, I was looking through, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this who I'm presenting an award with? I just wanted to die. Ladies and gentlemen, please, it is my humble privilege to bring to stage the Princess of Africa, Mama Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Woo!
Matisa. Thank you, Namibia. Aren't they just beautiful?
Now, Mama Yvonne, I don't think it would be right for us to have you here and not give us an a cappella of Newcomer.
I work hard for my money. So hard for it, honey. I work hard for my money. If you want me to sing, you must just pay.
Oh!
Thank you for that. I'm going to talk to Mr. Tim Ekanjo. We're going to work on the check.
Yeah, show us the money, Mufaro.
No, the money is here. Chelete is here. No need to worry. No need to worry. No need to worry.
I work hard every day to make my beer. Okay, let's leave it there.
Now, we are here to present that is the Pan-African Awards. And we all know that, as I said earlier on, the NAMA is one of those platforms that has brought different personalities to Namibia, yourself, DJ Roxy. So let's look at the nominees for the Pan-African Award.
The nominees for Pan-African Artist of the Year are AKA for Fela in Versace, Diamond Platinums for African Beauty, Holly Ray for Deeper,
I keep it in.
Master KG for Skeleton Move,
No matter where.
Prince KB for Bano Moya. Pan-African Artist of the Year is sponsored by Namibia Wildlife Resorts.
And ladies and gentlemen, the Pan-African Artist of the Year is Fela in Versace, aka
Thank you very much for voting me your Pan-African Artist of the Year. Big shout out to all my fans in Namibia. Very, very big thanks to the NAMAS. I can't wait to see you guys, but unfortunately, I can't be there tonight. This is a great award for me, and I really, really, really am so thankful. My next album is on the way. You guys are going to love it, and I wish I could be there with you tonight, but I can't. I will see you very, very soon. Once again, thank you so much.
he stays down the road from me, so I'll take the award for him.
Okay.
You have it, the Pan-African stars you have voted for as your favorite from across national radio airplay in Namibia. Some really, really big hits there, so congratulations to AKA for taking that one with Fela in Versace, I beg your pardon. It is time for us to head back to the Blue Room, so allow me to cross on over to Ilago and Joe to catch up with who they are speaking to in the Blue Room. I noticed that they do have Timi Kanjo as well back there, so let's chat to them and see what is happening backstage. Over to you.
It's a night of splendor right here at the Namibian Annual Music Awards for 2019. And if you just joined us, please do interact with us on our various social media platforms, that is on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and use the hashtag NAMA2019. Well, right now I'm draped in a dress that my designer and I chose to call Birdie. It's an inspiration from Sesame Street. I think I look like Big Bird, but just in a sexy way. Well, I am wearing the Break of Dawn. And during all the performances that were happening, I got hold of the winner of Afropop, and he won with the song Chelete. But also, like he said, he had to run back to the stage just to receive the award for Song of the Year, Gaza. Do you ever get excited now? Does it ever excite you to win anymore? I mean, you've been winning these awards year after year.
It doesn't really get exciting. It just gets more and more nerve-wracking because you never know what the outcome is going to be every year. So it's an awkward position really to be in every year.
Now let's talk about the song Chelete that won Best Afropop for this year. This song got you 1 million views on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And now you also had a Mili concert, and you said you had to close down the gates just to not allow any more people in that. And you're the first artist to do this. Like, what went through your mind on that night?
I couldn't even perform properly because, you know, starting in this music industry many years back, we never even dreamt of a local artist filling up a stadium, and now it's happening. I still have to sink it in.
It still hasn't sunk in, you're saying, oh wow, I mean, whew, because that show was amazing, it was spectacular, I'm sure you all saw it. But Gaza, now, what are you going to do with the money?
With the money, what I always do, reinvest it back in the music industry, you know, shoot more videos for my artists, upgrade my studio, you know, just create more and more platforms for the upcoming artists, maybe sign on more artists if I can afford now. That's basically what I'm going to do, because for me, myself, I just see myself as a bridge or a pipe of water, you know, for this industry. You know, somebody has to make their sacrifices and have to pave the way for the younger generation to walk through a smooth path. So basically, I've understand, and my family understands that I'm just basically a vessel for the industry. So I'm just going to do what I can, make sure that my family lives comfortable, I live comfortable, and then all the excess, I think, to build a legacy is the people that I leave behind that are going to say, yeah, I am who I am because of Gaza. That's basically.
Absolutely. So if you are an upcoming artist and you think you have talent, Gaza said he might just sign up new artists to GMP. Well, Joe, what do you have on your side?
Well, a huge congratulations to Gaza once again when it comes to Song of the Year. Now, one of the categories that are very important, I like to describe this category of Kwaito as the staple food of Namibian music, and it's like the pap and milk. So one dressed like milk, dude. What is this? Is it like yin and yang? I'm here, of course, with a man with amazing entrances. Exit himself. How's it going, brother?
No, the night is awesome. I'm excited to receive the award for the 5th time in a row, I guess, yes.
Numbers don't lie. So now, let's get into it, man. You won, and the name of the song is Imakumwaku. Yeah, we have to talk about that. What does that mean?
Imakumwaku, if I have to put it at Oxford level, it simply means gibberish or nonsense or hearsays.
He said Oxford level. Okay, just another question, because you know the way we even describe the Kwaito industry, it's a huge industry in the country. So there's a huge responsibility on you actually for the future of the country when it comes to the industry. So what are you planning to do about that?
I'm just planning to start talking about things that really, you know, that are affecting the country at large. You know what I mean? Like patient killing and stuff like that. It's time that we start, you know, writing lyrics that are really good, you know, instead of just saying something that is going to, like, for instance, in a Kwaito song, then it affects a guy that is a big fan of yours, and then he probably just goes out there and just kills somebody or something. It's not nice. I think it's people that have influence in society. We must really start saying something that is going to build the people, you know, positively. Yes.
Wow. Okay, so that I think goes out to everyone when I say, when you make it, you have a responsibility to always portray a beautiful culture. Now, over to Alago, I see that she has some big names with her. Let's see what's going on.
Well, indeed, Joe, I do have some big names with me. Right now, I'm graced by the presence of the co-chairperson of the NAMAS, that is Mr. Tim Ekanjo, and the Director General of the NBC, that is Mr. Stanley Similo. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, good evening.
It's such a pleasure to have you. I mean, so much goes into preparing for this award ceremony. But the one thing I want to ask, the NAMAS gave us quite a scare this year because we usually expect it earlier on in the year. But however, this year we had it only now in September. We were like, what is going on?
Well, you should know that we're never predictable at the NAMAS. Sometimes we'll have it in December, as long as it happens. It's been an amazing show so far. We've decided to take a lot of rest this year. We just want to make sure that Namibians have a good time and enjoy Namibian music.
Absolutely. Well, apparently you can't predict the numbers at all. Well, Mr. Similo, I would like to know, the NBC has been part of this partnership for a very long time, since its inception in 2011, if I'm not mistaken. What is the importance of the role of the NBC in this partnership?
Well, it's when we make that connection like tonight that you know it's ours.
It's definitely
That's
ours.
MTC and NBC. It can't get better than this. I think the evening has been electrifying. The event, as you would have seen, it's much better than what it was about a year ago. I was speaking to Tim earlier, saying that, look, you've just created a problem for us because you've raised the bar, meaning now that next time around it has to be much better than what we've just been witnessing this evening. For us, NBC in particular, it's always been our place and platform to make sure that we showcase what Namibia has. And as you know, in terms of the electronic media space, we're the biggest in the country, 11 radio stations, 6 linear television channels, and quite a serious presence on the online platforms as well. So there is no better place through which you can actually showcase an entity like the NAMAS. And for us, it's our way together with MTC, where we are saying to our artists, musicians, very creative people, that look, your hard work, first of all, we must recognize. Secondly, you have to be rewarded. And that's where all our sponsors are coming in, because without them, without us collaborating, the show would not be what it is today.
Absolutely, Mr. Similo. But now, just like you mentioned, you said that you were asking Mr. Tim as to how they're going to raise the bar next year. Well, viewers, if you do not know, the NAMAS next year will turn a decade. It has been 10 years, but it actually just feels like it was just yesterday when it started, actually. Now, Mr. Tim, how exactly are you going to go all out to celebrate this decade?
Well, I don't want to give too much away. It's going to be 10 years next year. We decided to go totally crazy this year so that we can go insane next year. So it's 10 years next year. NBC is going to turn, I think, 30 years. MTC will turn 25. The country will turn 30. So it's going to be a big celebration.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for that information. There's just a question that I want to ask that I'm sure the both of you are not used to receiving. What is your favorite genre in terms of local music?
Depends where you find me.
Okay, let's say it's a Friday evening. What kind of local music would you play in your car?
Most of the time I listen to gospel music. Sometimes house, sometimes kwaito, sometimes reggae. Like I said, it's all about where you find me.
Mr. Similo?
Well, my first love, of course, is jazz, but anything performed live and anything local always has a place in my heart. Reggae, of course, has resonance with me. And the aspect of actually singing, especially performing live, it's an art form that we must celebrate. And tonight I'm very happy because if you will see, all the artists that are performing are not singing against track. They are all performing live, backed by a live band, and that is a great, great thing. And I think we must encourage that. Hence, we are saying if the corporate business and business people sitting there, we want them to come on board, because one of the things that we really, really need to improve is the prize monies.
Yes.
And we can't do that if big entities don't come on board, so that we
Absolutely,
can
Mr.
do
Singelo.
the thing that needs to be done when
Yes.
it comes to our artists.
We definitely need to do the things that need to be done to our artists in terms of growing the industry bigger and better every year. Well, that is what we're having right here in the Blue Room. Please stay tuned.
Suilago and Joe there. And I didn't know Timmy Kanjo listens to gospel. I might just change his name to Pastor Timmy Kanjo. Well, with that being said, there have been so many stunts we've seen today, from birds in the sky to tubs and Tate Buti's summer body, but there's still so many performances lined up today on the NAMA stage. So make sure you keep hashtagging NAMA 2019 on Twitter. For now, please help me welcome onto the stage, as we keep awarding more artists, the chairman of the NASCAM board, Mr. Silas Kishi Shakamu, as well as the beautiful water lifestyle presenter, Robin Nakambo.
Gentlemen, it's often said producers are musicians who cannot sing. Yet without these guys, it's almost impossible to enjoy the music we listen to on the radio, as well as the music we hear in the music videos. Robin?
Absolutely, Silas. You look dapper tonight.
Thank you, Robin. The same applies to you.
Now, producers are an integral part of the music industry. I, for one, can attest to that, because after shooting Water Lifestyle, I indulge in music. The nominees in this category are
The nominees for Best Producer are DJ Chronic for Exits, The Life of Kunta Kinte, DJ Chronic for Lisa Allers, 5, Mr. Andrew on the Beat for Top Cherries Fertile, Alvo Diergaard for Twazi's Critical But Stable. Best Producer is sponsored by NASCAM.
The winner is DJ Chronic.
I feel so happy today. I'm really happy and I'm nervous today. Because it started just like a job. When I started first, because I gave up on my life first, I actually bought my first computer with some script, like computer scratches, and I created my own computer to do beats. Yeah, so it means a lot to me. And then there's one thing I learned from my dad. He told me, Chronic, no one is too old to teach and no one is too young to teach. There's only one thing I learned in life is this, is that if you work hard, you will have things that are hotter or harder than any other next person. But if you work simple, you will have easy stuffs and simple stuffs that anyone can have. So first of all, I want to give thanks to Elvo, K-Boss, Arafat, Andrew, Bexa. You know, every creation has a foundation. Everything that starts is a foundation. And these guys have been there. I've been looking at these guys all my life. And being young, you know, taking care of my parents, it means a lot to me. With these guys still around. And I'm still happy for the guys. So I feel happy today, thanks to MTC, NASCAM, Exit, Lizelas,
and all the artists that made it. Thank you very much.
In the Dome in Swakopmund. Now, we're going to move on to a very important category, the Lifetime Achievement Award, which is bestowed upon the trailblazers in the Namibian music industry.
Now, to help us introduce this award, please help me welcome Sales Executive of the Coastal Region in Namibia, Linda Mapupa, as well as NPTH Board Chairperson, Lena Kangangela, and NPTH Director, Dennis Chidumo, to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must say you all look beautiful from up here. Madam Linda, you look gorgeous this evening.
Well, thank you, Dennis.
Madam Chair Lady, you look stunning this evening.
Thank you, Dennis. Well, I must say, for most of us, our first introduction to music was probably done during bedtime stories, or maybe that first music lesson, or perhaps at the feet of our elders around the fire.
For most of us, music is not just something we listen to, but something we pursue at all costs because we feel it deep in our mind, body, and soul.
But for some, it even goes further. We hunt it down, we educate ourselves to be able to make it sound and life's anthem. Stoney was one such individual. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at this Namibian trailblazer.
Kalau lagi ngomong di kamera kangen, jadi manusia itu burukat masnya ke marisnya rumah. Cek tadi kalau nama eksekutif komedi saya kira kangen, yang ada sekarang kita masih ke rumah. Oh, jadi manusia wankum ke kalau kau kuasa, cek saya kira kangen.
Aku cedar ni tidak cina mai, jadi hanu baho, kaya dagi ujirik om, si nasa ichi dagi. Kan stirame abumia gengai ni talent sadida mai ba idaga tuiche hanadania kon.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the winner is Stoney Mubiana.
And in his absence tonight, amidst us are his children, Leon Mubiana and his siblings, here to celebrate, honor, and respect their father's legacy.
Good evening, everybody. My sisters and I, we are so grateful to come and receive this award for Best Achiever on behalf of our family. We were so blessed as a family to have a talented man such as our father, to be a part of our family, to be a brother, a son, an uncle. You know, he was just the best. He taught us so much in the music that he did, and it's with God's grace that, you know, unfortunately we had lost him a long time ago, but his music has continued to teach each and every single one of us how to be better people and continue to grow. We'd like to thank MTC and NBC and all the sponsors for creating this platform and providing us an opportunity to celebrate our father. We thank you.
It's also one of those mediums that is used to connect us. Tonight for the Namibian Annual Music Awards Special Recognition Award, please help me in welcoming Mr. Timmy Kanjo as well as Mr. JJD.
Mr. J, it's certainly been an amazing evening so far.
It is. And we are going to do justice tonight with this award. Born on the 3rd of November in 1964 in Langa, in a township of Cape Town. A daughter of a pianist, young woman not only known as a songbird, she makes sure that we knew her for what she stands for. She makes sure that we stood and salute our political heroes with a melodious voice.
At a time when Africa is short of self-love, tonight we pay tribute and celebrate an amazing African queen.
She knew how to thank Africa. She knew what it means to appreciate music. She knew how to unify the nations of nations. She went as far and formed her own band at the tender age of 19 in 1983 and called it Brenda and the Big Tunes.
You know, at a time when South Africans are struggling with xenophobic attacks, Brenda Fassie would have been the first to compose a song and make sure that you still dance to it. To present the special award, let me welcome on stage Brenda Fassie's, the late Brenda Fassie's older brother, Mr. Temba Fassie, to come and receive the NAMAS Special Award on behalf of the Namibian people. Applause for Mr. Temba Fassie.
Madisa, Namibia, Madisa. Isa Akrupke, Namibia. Okay, guys, here we go. I hope I don't bore you. It took me 3 days to compose this speech. And finally, I decided that this is the right one. Music has traditionally played an important role in the African culture. It is essential in representing a strong African heritage.
Unlike many cultures today, ancient African cultures encompassed music into our everyday lives. I'm talking dance, storytelling, religious practices. They are all grounded on the music of our culture. Music is a specialty and vital in African dance, so much that there are no two words in the language used to distinguish between the two. Essentially, when one uses the term music in reference to African culture, it should involve dance. And unlike many Western civilizations, in the African culture, music and dance mean so much more than something done just to have a good time. It has a much more greater purpose. For many cultures, a dance is commonly between two people. But in African culture, a dance is usually done by a community or a group and for a specific purpose. The idea of utilitarianism suggests that the value of a thing depends on its use and not its beauty. In many ways, African music is a utilitarian function used in vital aspects of life, such as child naming ceremony, initiation rites, national ceremonies, war times, religious ceremonies, as well as for the dead. Fortunately, icons like Brenda Noguzola, as well as Mama Yvonne Chaka Chaka, a very close ally of Brenda, and she's sitting right there. They made us realize this connotation. In closing, let me proudly say, Mabr was such a master of illumination and grace, transforming our understanding of life through lyric. She had the courage and prowess to make us remember who we really are, all of us, in the tradition of great icons, the present and the past, to celebrate a luminous human spirit. Few have caught the inexplicable strengths of Africa. Damn. The crookedness, the sweetness, as well as Mabri. I would love to thank His Excellency, the Honorable Mr. Engels Nawatisep, a very old and close friend of Brenda and my family. I'd like to thank the people of Namibia, as well as the head of state, President Dr. Hage Geingob. Lastly, I'd like to thank my guru right here and his entire team, Mr. Tim Ekanjo. And I'd also like to thank his team of the Namibia Annual Music Awards for inviting me to accept this prestigious award. As the late President Mandela would say, I thank you.
Well, Tanya, how are we going to celebrate the Madonna of the Township?
So we have something prepared in the back, and we're going to do it justice. So please, let us do it justice, please. Let us do it justice. Paul, over to you.
Well, that's right. I mean, this is such a heartfelt moment. It's so iconic right there because music is something that lives on forever. You know, you don't need to be around to be celebrated. We can live through your music. And you know, when I say Vulin Lela, you know what I mean.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what we're going to do right now is we've asked some Namibian artists to pay homage to Brenda Fassie the right way. So we've asked them to do something to celebrate the Black Madonna.
So ladies and gentlemen, let us get on our feet and be swayed by the sounds of my brrrr, performed by Priscilla, the queen of dessert, Adora, and Jaliza.
Children, you know you're gonna get there. Just hold on to your dream. Hey, follow me. Be da 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 dee. Sing along now. Da 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 dee. So let's be da 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 dee. So let's be da 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 dee. One step forward, one step back. Just move your body. Just move your body. One step left, one step right. Just move your body. Shake your head, shake your body. Come on, everybody.
Hi, Bo. Are you doing well now? I'm 28-9. We are now one. Hello, we are shut nonsense. Pulling where my boy who's Sumanubu, Elawan Mutatu, Big Gassy, Yokono Makoti, Unyano, I must be ready. Just waiting for you.
I know we can special. 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 Thank you. Thank you.
When we bring you Africa's Best National Music Award ceremony, we are proud to showcase our artists to the world. When we present the MTC Namibia Premier League, we are proud to make young aspiring soccer players' dreams come true to play in the best leagues in the world. When we invest in boxing, we are proud to make Namibia one of the best boxing nations in the world by creating world champions. When we invest in education, we do so knowing that the future of this beautiful country lies with the youth. When we pledge our support towards every trade fair across the country, we know that we uplift our communities and strengthen our economy. We are not afraid to confront social ills like gender-based violence head-on because we are not afraid. When we make them win, they must win big because we know they dream big. We do so because we are Namibia's best ICT provider, truly Namibian by heart, connecting over 2.5 million Namibians every day. We do so because we love Namibia. MTC, make the connection.
As NBC, we strive to become the #1 multimedia broadcaster of choice by 2020. We bring you endless local and live productions year in and year out. From the Miss Namibia joint venture, the Regional Annual Sports Awards, the Namibian Premier League Awards, the African Cup of Nations, on the street, Body with Maria Nepembe, and tonight NBC presents Namibian Annual Music Awards 2019. NBC, it's ours.
Night is still young. Please welcome on stage to perform Kalux, DJ K-Boss, and Gaza.
What's up, Namibia? Kaluksa, hey, Dana Sanko. Everybody say, hey, Sanko. Hey, Swaba Free. Everybody, let's go. Dana Sanko. I saw, hey, Sanko. Hey, Swaba Free. Let's go, let's go. Dana Sanko. I saw, hey, Sanko. Everybody say, Swaba Free. Everybody say, I saw, hey, Mama Free, Java Sende, Java I saw, Mama Free, Java Sende, Where do I find? We get Aisha, are you guys ready? Aisha.
Aye, yeah. Oh, no, sir. Aye, yeah. Aye, yeah. Oh, no. Aye, yeah. Ain't very worried. Candles very worried. Ain't very worried. Candles very worried. We love you guys so much. Oshiwarango Ucho Namibia, I love you.
The Turntable King, K-Buzz, is hot right now. Right now.
I am the light to the dark when I need the keys to the car. Ondili mo baki mo daka, ondili mo bane mo plaka. Akwati wa no ya hafu, akwati wa na ya panda. Okompito manga rwandi kanga, omankaro geri mo chikana. Ambade male no obviously the power. The fence as she shows on the heart. She says the difference between me and the others is the hard work in the extra hour. When the money they come like a bonus. Ushishi kujandi kambadara, andi zuri nandi karonjara. Ushishi kujandi kambadara. Elegena ulimpe. Yeah, ufele vendo ulimpe. Yeah. Elegena ulimpe. Yeah, ufele vendo ulimpe. Let the music take control. Let the music touch your soul. I to 25 I to Ghana Moko. Dale, Ghana Momo. I to Dula to Moloko. I to Ghana to Moloko. Everybody dancing. Everybody piping. When everybody dancing. Yeah. The music is my passion. The hustle is my hobby.
Yeah, in my pic she be overdosed, telling me I'm overclose, looking like she love money. Yeah, silky on the beat, yeah, she freaky in the shit, so I tell her that it's all on me. So I tell my plug more weed in the apartment, please more Hennessy. So I can free my mind, I get hands all night to that black box energy. Oh, we look at it and look at us. Wewe shina neto veto saka inoka kama hapo hakuna mataka. So I tell my plug more weed in the apartment, please more Hennessy. So I can free my mind, I can dance all night to that black box energy. Number 2019, are we there? 1, 2, 3, go!
Easy Zak Melani. Tell the Juliet Haslan. Do me that straight. Need to see plan Melani. Yeah, I show him that now on this shot. Awe. Show not me out this. Hallo? Ja, wie praat? Yes, ja. Ja, of course. Accept chance. Nog een span. Die NAMAS. Kom ons lijn. Sure.
Because
Everybody sing! I come. I can hear you, Namibia, sing! I come, God. I come, God. I come, God. Sure. 2 points up. So people, don't waste my time. Because why? I come go. Maybe I can hear you singing as loud as you can. I come go. Sing to the last song. I come go. Sing at home, sing. I come go. Who needs her? Who needs her? Everybody says single warrior. I'm a single boy. Single warrior. Single I come go on. I come go. I come go to
Next up on stage to award Best Newcomer, Best Group or Duo, and Album of the Year, Brand Manager from Tower Light, Samantha Haynes, National FM Manager, Franklin Thomas, and Presenter and Executive Producer from This Entertainment, E. El Today Aluteni.
Well, good evening, everybody. You having a good time?
Good evening, ladies. You guys look amazing. And must I say, Fran, it's great to see you in real life.
Thank you so much. It's actually very nice to dress up and not just read the news on NBC, but it's definitely nice to be here.
Nevertheless, as we have seen earlier this night, being a newcomer to the music stage is not easy, nor is it a given path to success.
Now, being awarded the coveted prize means that the public puts you on a path of must succeed. They want to know what you have up your sleeve to entertain them with next.
That's absolutely right, Fran. And it's always exciting to see the fresh blood in the industry. Here are your nominees.
The nominees for Best Newcomer of the Year are Franklin and D.A. for Church in Session, Lindsay for Renewed, Script 4 for The Wait, Top Cherry for Fertile, Vaughn Arons for Songs for Wednesdays. Best Newcomer of the Year is sponsored by Tower Light.
Zeg vaar bij die trappen af met een paasgeweer.
So who do you think is the winner? I can't hear you. All right, Samantha, tell us who's the winner.
Well, everyone, the winner is Top Cherry.
First and foremost, I want to thank my creator, my mother, Black Box, Marianne Pembe. Thank you for starting this. Helena Ngaifiwa. Everybody, man, thank you so much, guys. Sea Point, Warfish Bay. This is us, guys. This is us.
Top Cherry. Now, groups and duos are a special breed of musicians. They have to be in harmony and showcase each other's talents.
Yeah, that's right, friend. It's not just about the singing. It's about how each individual comes together to create a musical force.
Over the years, we have had some amazing duos and groups, and here are the nominees.
The nominees for Best Duo Group of the Year are Franklin and DA for Church in Session, Kimzo and Fimbiko for Imwaku, O.com for Kings of Culture, Swazis for Critical But Stable, T-Boss and Staika for No Hube. Best Duo Group of the Year is sponsored by J&P Group.
Right. Okay, so who do you think is going to take this one? I can't hear you. Who's going to take this one? All right. The winner, Best Duo Group of the Year. Hier gaan get Swazis! Congratulations.
This is Kasha. This is our baby. This belongs to us. So we just want to say thanks to the Almighty, to our fans, PME, TS Music, everybody at home. Tolami, Kadudura. Thanks. We love you.
Congratulations, gents.
Congratulations indeed.
Right. Now, claiming to have produced Album of the Year is a mammoth task for any artist, as every single song on the album needs to be fire.
Now, the album needs to be a holistic presentation of the artist's whole sound and musical journey.
That's right. And tonight's musicians have done just that.
The nominees for Best Album of the Year are Exit for The Life of Kunta Kinte, Gaza for Misunderstood, Tate Buti for Onjeke, Top Cherry for Fertile, Swazis for Critical But Stable. Best Album of the Year is sponsored by Tar Lights.
I'll die. Think it with the honors.
All right. Who do you think nabbed this one?
Okay, let's say this together.
We're gonna say it together?
Yeah.
Ladies?
All right.
And the
One.
winner is
Top
Yo, guys, this is too much, man. Thank you so much. Oh, guys, thank you so much to all my fans. Nam Twitter, Black Box, Maria, Helena, Ajax Posh, DJ Roxy. Thank everybody that's been supporting me since day one. Thank you, everybody.
We are down to the major awards for this evening. But before we find out who is going to take those away, we have to cross on back on over to the blue room to Ilago and Joe. So let's have a chat to them. Ilago, Joe, over to you.
This way. For every production, there has to be a producer. You know, producers are kind of overrated and we need to put a light to that. I am with a big name right here. His name is Chronic. And like both of us, I'd say we're both Dr. Dre fans. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm proper, man. You're chilling like you didn't win an award, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I feel good, man.
All right. So let's get into it. First things first. You produced some of the biggest albums yet. Okay, we're talking about The Life of Kunta Kinte by Exit and Liz Zella's 5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's walk into your process. Let's get into the mind of a producer who works on these things. Walk me through your process.
Okay, it's actually simple, but it all takes about meditation because it's a lot of work. You need to understand compressions, you need to understand EQs. So it takes me about 5 minutes almost to make a beat. So it depends on how I meditate in the morning. So I need to eat good, emotions, you know, especially the emotion part. Okay, let's say, for example, I maybe like one song of, let's say, Dr. Dre, maybe. Then I will listen to it some few minutes early morning before. Then I just get that groove. You see, from there, then I can do like a nice beat or nice melody from there.
So what software do you use to produce?
I actually use FL Studio. People don't used to believe that FL Studio is the fire thing. And then I use Pro Tools.
Okay, so for some of us who've tried to make beats before, Fruity Loops is basically the one we try to. But since I'm talking about people who are out there trying, you know, a lot of artists don't like to work with upcoming producers. So it's not a good market for someone who's starting up. So what advice do you actually have for people who are getting into it and want to cop the big artists?
Actually, I think the best thing is, okay, it's for us producers. We should make ways like maybe give classes to the young ones or just give them chances. Like, okay, let's have Exit. And then I'll say, okay, I need some beats from someone that is so young. Then I put him on the album or just do something. And this is something that I want to work on. Like, I just want to build something that I can build young producers, give maybe classes, tutorials, some of these things. So like I want to put something on YouTube, Facebook, you see, and then people can learn from there.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. And well, speaking of big artists, let's find out who Shitatala is with tonight.
Well, Joe, right now I'm seated with the winner of Best Song of the Year. Sorry, pardon me. I mean Best Single of the Year. Well, the nerves do get to us sometimes as well. AKA, how are you? I mean KK. Sorry, how are you?
I'm sure AK is doing well, but I'm good. I'm good too. How are you?
Well, absolutely. I mean, yeah, I mean, anybody can get that. It's an A, it's a K. I mean, it's KK.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, you won Best Single. You know, it's really difficult sometimes, you know, for artists when they are creating albums to choose that one single that can actually stand out. And you just won Best Single tonight. How does that feel?
It feels totally amazing. I was a little surprised when I won Best Single. Not because I doubted my song or anything. I know Kema is a beautiful song. It's probably the best song I've done to date. So yeah, the feeling is surreal. It's just amazing.
All right, now you also won with Kema Best Music Video. That is incredible because it actually shows how much the judges believed in the visuals that you placed on your sound. How does that feel?
Wow, we put so much work into Kema doing the video because I told my team that I wanted people to see a different side of KK because people don't really know who I am. They don't understand where I come from, and I told them we need to try and paint a picture to better explain who KK really is. That's why we went to Gibeon, we went to the south. I was raised in Gibeon. We shot the video there. We went to some places in Gibeon. We went to a canyon close by, and I just wanted to paint a completely different picture. We don't have any flashy things or anything like that. It is just pure art.
It's absolutely pure art, and I actually, for one, understand what goes into the preparation of a video because I myself am a video editor. So, but how much money does one have to spend into making a spectacular music video?
I don't want to say how much exactly. All I can say is it's not cheap. But yeah, came out with the concept and all that. Story basically wrote itself. And when you look at logistics and all of that, I mean, us having to go to the south with equipment, with a crew, it was a bit hefty. But yeah, I believe in not compromising when it comes to quality. I would rather wait for a couple of months so we are ready to do a perfect video because music videos can either break or make your song.
Absolutely. Music videos can break or make your song. Now, KK, last question. You've worked a lot of times with Lil D before. Should we be expecting more projects from the two of you?
It's actually Desmond now. He's all grown up. But yeah, definitely. Desmond is my brother. He's been my brother for years. He'll be my brother for life. We walk into studios and just knock out smash hits. So yeah, we'll definitely still be working.
All right, congratulations, KK. Well, Joe, what do you have on your side?
Well, first things first. Okay, it's time to get back into the musical break. But before we do that, I just want to let you know who is actually coming to perform next. Okay, we have the man who has taught us tonight to love ourselves, Script, and Top Cherry What will all be on the stage later on. But for now, time to get back into the break and celebrate with our sponsors.
Metropolitan is your preferred insurance services company in Namibia with over 50 years of experience in providing clients with tailor-made, innovative insurance cover and investment solutions, offering our diverse lines of business, namely life insurance, funeral cover, investment and savings, and retirement solutions. We aspire to be a responsible corporate citizen and contribute greatly to the socio-economic environment of Namibia through our CSI programs. We believe in the potential of every Namibian, and together we can plan for and achieve your financial life goals and aspirations. What matters to you matters to us.
The Namibia Statistics Agency was established by the Statistical Act No. 9 of 2011. The agency is mandated to constitute the central statistical authority of the state, to collect, produce, analyze, and disseminate official statistics in Namibia, to facilitate the capture, management, maintenance, integration, distribution, and use of spatial data.
Namibia Statistics Agency. Statistics for development.
10 years of growing the diamond manufacturing industry. 10 reasons for the nation to celebrate Namibia's brilliance. The Namibian Diamond Trading Company, the NDTC, is proud to optimize the value of rough diamonds by sorting, evaluating, selling, and marketing rough diamonds mined by Namdeb and Debmarine. In the same way, the NDTC adds real value to the local music industry through its glittering association with the Namibian Annual Music Awards, which helps Namibia's talent shine like a diamond. The Namibia Diamond Trading Company, adding real value 1 carat at a time.
As NBC, we strive to become the #1 multimedia broadcaster of choice by 2020. We bring you endless local and live productions year in and year out. From the Miss Namibia joint venture, the Regional Annual Sports Awards, the Namibian Premier League Awards, the African Cup of Nations, on the street, Body with Maria Nepembe, and tonight NBC presents Namibian Annual Music Awards 2019. NBC, it's ours.
Welcome back to all the viewers who have just joined us on stage to perform some of their top songs, Script and Top Cherry, featuring Otherwise, Elegant, Exit, and Tuko.
Sky over everything. Matutara kuye, matutara kuye. We don't trust what we got. Matutara kuye, matutara kuye. Sure enough, the only way we go is up. The only way we go is up. The only way we go is up. Only way we go is up. The only way we go is up. Right now, I got dreams to put in money for the real man, and I got bars for every kind of way you feel. It's what I kick is ill, chemists couldn't make you feel, man. If you got it, then you're messing with a real man. I got the game, Chef Curry with the steel. Raga hollers on the stage when I kill. Told me Raga like my homie trying to get the heel figures. Still figure that I need to make a meal. Got 100 on the dash, get up on my lane. Music bringing chips ain't a sight thing. My dream too vivid. Zoom in on the groove images. New images I can do with some new images. Spend it how I want, live a good life. Mama told me, son, go ahead, live a good life. Go and make it kill it, baby, go and make it should night. Say, tell the people that have a good night, a good night. It's God over everything. Matutara kuye, matutara kuye. If we don't trust what we got, then matutara kuye, matutara kuye. Sure enough, the only way we go is up. The only way we go is up. The only way we go is up. Right, yes, yeah. Osho, I saw the game like a Osho. One free, man, wish you a dog. Man, Shosho laws, I stay driven like it's a Corolla. Takibani, Botswana. Play the game, Bashiri Onyanda. Lyrical bullets, been all the hunger. A 10 out of 10, one number. Kapeno them blanda. Have a body, Papanda to Commanda. We making If you cut it, that's my homie Panga. No hissing in my team, no slanger. The whole mission is to dream, do you find none? Cause I'm two Curtis Jacksons, 50-50, food for thought, Kapana crispy, Tyson Simon, that's just how they hit me. You shy now if you trying to diss me. One more time.
If it ain't about to know why you talking to me. If it ain't rap, I don't know where I'ma probably be. But the rap is still a hobby to me. See, I'm high, you niggas. I got the heat to fire, you niggas. I aim my shoot, I cannot lose. Play my tunes, that's a guarantee to just survive the winter. I'm so down to earth, but I'm high, you nigga. Ain't just in the city, but my mind is bigger to save my time. I'm timeless, nigga. Elevated, silent, so cool. Have my rhymes for dinner. A conscious nigga, like I, you nigga. Don't think I know behind you, nigga. See the world, my eyes bigger. See real dark shit for a lighter, nigga. Try to motivate niggas, since I'm high, you living. Roll on, live a high, you niggas. Lie, you niggas. They really been avoiding the truth. Talking about the lies that I throw in the booth. Talking about the times they don't know what to do. Ain't they walking in my line if the shoe don't fit. Every time that I drop, they like, who wrote this? The response is off the nigga, you know script. Shit, he kicking some judo shit. Shit is lit, recorded as some judo shit. Judo kid, you make it look easy. Damn, tell me how you do that. It ain't rocket science, drop the fire. Stock is higher in the city and I'm gonna do that. I woke up in 2010 and said I wanna do rap. I'm leaving niggas in the past like it was a drag ball. Little niggas to me. Only compare the realest niggas to me. That's my reflection. Stop guessing and stressing on niggas who ain't got the essence to test them, arrest them, put it behind his own bars, test him. Who can define his own star? Ain't nobody gonna do it. The star is script. How much you get when you mix a prison and the clip? Cause the bars is sick, niggas. The bars is sick. The bars is sick. I don't get the love artist kid, even though I shake the game Parkinson. The flow is immaculate. These niggas relax. I got the hardest shit. How much you get when you mix a prison and the clinic? Cause the bars is sick, nigga. Dang. The bars is sick. Shish, the bars is sick. I don't get the love artist kid, even though I shake the game Parkinson. The flow is immaculate. These niggas relax. I got the hardest shit.
Filling up stadiums and owning mentions. One day, I wanna be a star, walking to gestures Ferrari Bugatti. I say one day, I'm gonna be a star, Both niggas say, go for those shoes. Something movable, something better. Gotta be what you wanna be. I just wanna be a star in the sky, shining bright like a diamond. When it's dark, I'll be shining. Give me a bed, no papira. Diku shangi longalo, diku imbi longalo. Wapobi, obatile, batitop chero kana kaju. Logo into tempoloa. Hey! I'm the one with the hangover. So I'm the one with the hangover. So the one that you got over. Will it curve? Baby, would you roll over? So want you close, want you all over. I'm the one with the hangover. You're the one that you got over. Baby, would you roll over? So want you close, want you. Baby, would you come close? I wanna touch your body, you look. With the sun's up with the hangover. Hey, then it's all over, say. Baby, would you come closer? Wanna touch your body all over? Sure. When the sun's up, we'll be on over. Sure. Then it's all over. What getting out of sure. And I want to Baby boy, can I come over? I don't think I will come over. I'm getting that table and over. I feel that it spill over. What you do, those things, take a sip from Hennessy. What you do, everything I do is a baby boy, get a come over. I don't think I'll come over. I'm ready to for the hangover. Then I do that, make it chill over. You don't know. Don't tell you what. So.
Monica way, Wanganita way. Not in my watching, Wasorora way.
Shapopa, you don't know. Everybody may follow. They say you're the father. Come on. Ask you the pressure.
After loving you give me life. Baby, want you my only love. The sky is always blue. Shakuma is always true. Your beauty is always new. Shoshili, you just a view. I've cold like a mountain dew. Shakuma is always.
I'm at you a pipe for my slaver. You say that you want me forever. You say we will go to a tata. You liar. Shakuma. Soon. Cause I'm feeling the rhythm. I don't have a dollar. I don't feel my sister, the way that you move your body, and the way that you want your way. And I come out whether you're single or thinking. This is for my girls working hard every day. This is for my girls playing money, playing big. This is for my girls pushing the big balls with the big. Hey, this is for my girls. Sit. I don't have it, I open it. Hey, hey. I don't have a talent, I open. You said the cherry. I make out. It's vibing, it's moving. If you are sexy and you know it, clap. If you are sexy and you know it, better live. If you are sexy and you know it, then you really wanna show it. If you are Top 31 what?
Wow, 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 wow. What a stunning performance there. But first of all, I have to applaud Script because standing in water for that long is not easy. Plus, yeah, I know you enjoyed that one. And plus, I must say they're both award winners, so they must be feeling extra special this evening. Now, we have to keep the momentum going, and I'm going to have to invite the Chief Operational Officer of John and Penny Group, that's David Njala, the Chief Operational Officer of Okaya Tours and Safaris, and a poet as well, and presenter and media personality Ann Hambuda, who are here to keep the momentum going.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Before I continue, I just want to say, Anne, you're looking gorgeous tonight.
Thank you so much. I say that it is so exciting to be able to stand between two handsome gentlemen. I'm one of the luckiest women alive, honestly.
Thank you, Anne. Over the years, female artists have made great strides in Namibian music world. Their sound has become more refined and pure.
Female artists bring fair and distinction with their music, keeping the people on the dance moves and on the clubs.
You know, as a woman myself, I am very, very excited to be able to honor the female artist that has been doing the absolute most for the past year. So, I know you guys are excited, so without any more to do, here are your nominees.
The nominees for Best Female Artist of the Year are Lindsay for Renewed. Lisa Ellers for 5. Riziana for Dawn of the Underdog. Top Cherry for Fertile. Zay for E Granada. Best Female Artist of the Year is sponsored by J&P Group.
Gentlemen, I have the envelope in my hand.
And the winners, and can I have some drum rolls? Lisa
Ellers.
That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you so much. Ndapandula gangang via Danki Namas. I want to dedicate this award to my daughter Lua, guys. Next year, I'm 10 years in this industry with original music, and I just launched my 6th album. So to every single woman in my life, starting with my daughter, starting with my mentor, starting with my friends and colleagues, my vocal coach, my stylist, my dresser, stand up for the women in your life and focus on quality, because what is the hashtag? Just show up. Just show up. Show up for your life. To my love, Hendrik Ehlers, to my son, Zappa, thank you for making me a better person every day. And again, to every woman in this room and around the world, keep working on yourself, because we have power. Thank you very much.
An amazing evening, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you say, Don?
Yeah, very, very interesting tonight. This award separates the man between the boys. When man stands against each other to be crowned the king of Namibian music.
You know, I was on Twitter earlier and I saw that everybody is going crazy. They want to know who is the man of the moment.
So without any further delay, here are your nominees for Best Male Artist Award.
Here comes the night.
The nominees for Best Male Artist of the Year are Big Ben for 102, DJ K-Boss for 38, Exit for the Life of Kunta Kinte, Gaza for Misunderstood, Sean K for Status Updated. Best Male Artist of the Year is sponsored by J&P Group.
Baby, 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 baby. I'm just trying to call your number.
Gentlemen, the highlight of the evening. Drum roll, please. That's a very bad drum roll.
He tried.
Okay. The winner goes to Exit.
Finally, Damanguruka. Amenoye, man. Thank you very much. My beautiful sister is also there, Martha Mtenya. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my lovely family at home. Thank you to my new manager, Comrade Fernando, for the beautiful spirit, for the prayers, so that we can take this one home. I know I started music as a young boy. I was just 19 years old. I might have made a lot of mistakes to everybody. People are saying I'm quite academic. I promise to change. I just turned 30 years old. I will be a better man, please. Let me also get the sponsors on board, Majimbo Sekas. It's time to work. No more playing around. It's time to work. Thank you, MTC. Thank you, NPC. Thank you for everybody here for a glamorous night. Everybody say, we are rockers. Say MTC. Everybody say NBC. Yeah, man. I'm going to
Congratulations to Exit. He said he is ready to work, and he had a special message for the sponsors. He's like, just get on board. I am ready to work. So that is amazing. Now, in 2019, the Namibian Annual Music Awards introduced a brand new category. Now, this category is going to change the way we view music and gender in our industry. I am talking about the Artist of the Year category. And in order to help me give out this award for this evening, help me in welcoming CEO of NDTC, Brenda Swakopmund Mayor, Ms. Paulina Nashilundo, as well as NBC Director General, Mr. Stanley Samilo.
Wow, ma'am. You look, Brent, I think I'll give that one to you.
You're right, DG. I think Comrade Mayor makes us look stunning as well this evening.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's a pleasure to present this evening with you. It's a pleasure to have all the music lovers back here in Swakopmund. Swakopmund, Namibia's #1 holiday destination, with this facility of international standards. The Dome has proven to be the city of events. As mayor of Swakopmund, and on behalf of the private sector, the community of Swakopmund, we are humbled that you chose Swakopmund to be the host of this NAMAS event. And we are looking forward to host it for next year.
We are certainly delighted to be here, Your Worship. I think from an NDTC perspective, I would like to stress that everything that we do at NDTC is really underpinned by our love for this country. And it is within this context that we are particularly delighted and honored with the association that we have with the Namibian Annual Music Awards. And in particular, with how the platform of the NAMAS has been able to raise the bar for the Namibian music industry and create a platform for artists, as you've seen tonight, to actually tell their stories and to own the narrative that is truly Namibian. Is this not something that you agree with, DG?
No, that's exactly the case. And this one is for Lazarus Jacobs. And I said it, I think, a couple of years back, that life without music would be a mistake. I think I'm going to repeat that tonight. It will be a mistake, because given what we've witnessed tonight, it's just phenomenal. The music has been fantastic. The artists, just out of this world. The performances, I saw a guy taking a shower right in front of us. Just music. And it does get better than that. The other one, when he was told that, look, there's a crush for you, he said, no, I think I love myself. So as the NBC and MTC, for us really, this platform is where we are saying, come, let's showcase let us be part of that musical journey in your lives that will make sure that people will value you for what you do. And with that, it's now for us time to look at who the nominees are. Any name, any band? I can't hear you. And that side? And the winner, Best Artist of the Year is Lisa Ellis.
Thank you so much. It's such an incredible thing to represent mixed women. Guys, we are worthy. Stop underestimating yourself. We are worthy. We are enough. Thank you for this award. Being an Artist of the Year means you have to put yourself out there, and I don't even know what to say. Thank you to my sisters, my late mother for raising me as a woman of substance, to my late father for raising me as a woman of substance, to my husband and everybody. Guys, we are worthy. Ims Nicolau, you carry me, man. You carry me. Thank you to the band. Thank you, NAMAS 2019. I love you. Get my latest album. Good night.
Let's go. Let's go.
Massive congratulations one more time to Lisa Ellis. Wow, I mean,
very well deserved.
Very
She worked
first
so
ever.
hard. She worked super hard. Very much well deserved.
You know how much she walks away with, right?
Tell us. I don't know.
She walks away with 250,000
Okay.
Namibian dollars in total.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, now it's been an extraordinary night. Thank you so much to our audience. Do not leave yet. We still have a few more things up our sleeve. But I must say, Tanya, I've enjoyed every single moment. I mean, from bathing here,
to
showering
showers.
there, flying there.
I mean,
what didn't we have here? It was awesome.
I actually agree with you, Paul. The performances tonight were absolutely superb. They took me back to the 90s. I was dancing the entire time at the back. But we still have to cross on over to the Blue Room and have a chat to Joe and Ilago just to find out what the lost artists are feeling. So Joe and Ilago, over to you in the Blue Room.
Been an absolutely spectacular night right here in the Blue Room, and congratulations to all the winners. Well, Joe and I are currently graced by the presence of Adriano Vasaki and Depewa Ambabi from the Blue Carpet, as well as the ghost voice that is Huro Milton. Well, but I'll start with Adriano. First of all, how was the experience?
Well, Elago, exceptionally congratulations to all the artists. MTC, MBC came through. The Blue Carpet. Wow. Indeed, wow. And once again, to all the designers, the glam squads, well done on amazing work.
Absolutely. Well, Joe, I mean, it has been an amazing night. How did you find the night yourself?
Well, for now, before we get into it, I need to talk to OC Ebbs' manager, okay? The ghost voice at the NAMAS, what's happening? Now, this is what I need from you. People don't know that you have that deep voice, man. Introduce the squad.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gracing us this year with your presence at the Namibian Annual Music Game. Join us next year as we will bring you more excitement. Good night.
I think he's not that bass. All right, so we need to hear something from Dapewa as well. How was your evening, beautiful?
My beautiful, don't flirt with me now. My evening was beautiful, Joe, like you said, being beautiful. I had so much fun alongside Adriano Versace and from the whole crew and everybody else who made this possible. A big shout out to you guys.
So, how about you, Elago?
I mean, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, we got to chat to some of the winners right here in the Blue Room. It was fun. I had fun doing this with you, Joe.
Okay, so from myself, all I'll have to say is there are things that happen behind the scenes, okay? Things that happen behind the scenes, the bonding and the stuff like that. So from Adriano Versace, from Elago Shitatala, Dapewa Ambambi, and my boy Huro Milton, and myself, Joe Molisa. This is the Blue Room.
Who are handling the blue carpet and the blue room absolutely expertly. I want to say thanks to Lumiere as well for dressing me tonight, as well as my stylist Dion. And I must say, Tanya, there's some honest guests here. Gaza left money and is still here.
I'm trying to get to 200,000 that leaves a one, so this could be a good start.
It is a good start. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking with us tonight. We are not done with the entertainment. Tanya, tell us who's going to be closing off tonight's show.
But before we do that, we just want to say thank you so much to Swakopmund. It has become our home here at the Dome. I also want to give major shout outs to my glam squad who kept it going throughout the entire night. From the listeners at home, thank you so much for tuning in to the Namibian Annual Music Awards. We will be back next year, that's for sure.
All right, so to close off today's show, give it up for Rocking Gents, DJ, as well as Sunny Boy Yaziza. From us on the stage, it's goodbye, good night, and God bless.
And God bless.
So, my lady, stand up. Let's go. Rocking Gents, DJ.
I pray today, because tomorrow never come. When you're down, never down, man, and turn me from your tools. Second to my next get to it. This is the one I can't start to get it. I just want to not kill me, I can come up when you're like a fool of Caliga. To tell me, you're one of the club, oh yeah. We go like, oh yeah. Let's make it up. Look down. Play, we lose body, that's
What's up?
What's up?
Whoa! Whoa! Namibia, make some noise, somebody out there. Come on!
All day, all night. What's up? DJ, buddy, yo. All day, all night. All day, all night. Swagger boy, DJ, my John DJ. My Marobishina yake ama wene dishi. Make no mistake to mistake me. Make no mistake to mistake me. Swagger boy, bato dishi. Marobishina yake ama wene dishi. Make no mistake to mistake me. Make no mistake to mistake me. I come a long way, now people know me. I grew up with the OGs and the homies. I was chilling overseas, but I'm home beat. I never changed, still the same, that's how they know D. 16, yo, I lays it down. Swagger boy, on the floor, trying to break it down. I be on the check, she calling me her baby now. And I don't mess with little girls like I ladies now. Oh, we on top, you can put blah. Stay young, but you killing with us. Flying chases that mighty switch right. DJ like bro blah. Hey, I take them back to the old school. The same moves that we cool at my same dude that was cool with the old fools at my high school. Shouting and telling you. Swagger boy, but your dishi. Maromishina yage, I'm a winner dishi. Yeah, make no mistake to mistake me. Make no mistake to mistake me. Swagger boy, your team, but your dishi. Maromishina yage, I'm a winner dishi. Make no mistake to mistake me. Make no mistake to mistake me. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up?
Yeah, yeah.
You never know when it's over. Are you there? Mr. Kuro on the beat there. Sunny boy on the beat there. Corona Macha, no malo to Matua, no Mulilo Kamupi, I'm feeling I'm wild and free. I got the whole world looking at me.
All eyes on me.
I got the whole world looking at me.
All eyes on me.
No, no, what's up?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling I'm creepy. Yeah.
You what?
Yeah, Shabbat prayer, Peshala, Nando, Pabloma.
Yeah, yeah.
Do not cook Fusika, Pota, Soda.
Yeah, yeah.
Summertime resting for Coca-Cola.
Yeah, yeah.
Your life goes, you never know it. 1, 2, 3, sing a note.
Yeah, yeah.
No malo tu matulu amundini.
Yeah, yeah.
No mulilo tamupi no kosi. I'm feeling I'm wild and free. Check this out, legendary boy. I'm amazing. I do it for the money. You better pay me. So don't be coming around here with a hey. Can't you see that we're making this baby? Legendary boy, I'm amazing. I do it for the money. You better pay me. So don't be coming around here with a hey. Can't you see that we're making this baby? Hey, no malo tu matulu amundini. No mulilo tamupi no kosi. I'm feeling I'm wild and free. I got the whole world looking at me. I got the whole world looking at me. No, now what's up? No, my love, my love.
Yeah, yeah.
No, my little tagupi.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm feeling I'm wild and free. Chama tuya peshala na dopa ploma.
Yeah, yeah.
Do not kufusika potwa for my soldier.
Yeah, yeah.
Summertime resting for no Coca-Cola.
Yeah, yeah.
Your life goes, you never know when it's over. I never sold out. Yeah, got a man. If you like it, you should vibe with me. So the boy come vibe with me. If you like it, then vibe with me. Yes, since I can't vibe with me. Yeah, you should vibe with me.
Hey, yeah.
Have a good night, ladies and gentlemen. Young, wild, and free. Biggest song in the country. Salute, we out.